And where we've got the little blue chalk mark there, that is where he would have to hit the white to pot the brown to create the spin that would take him up the table. And we just got the little blue dot there. Now let's show exactly what happened here. Now watch the white, hits the bottom cushion with the side, second cushion with the side, and right him in amongst the reds. But that was a superb effort.
But a terrific shot to rescue the situation. 5.
So he can pot the brown in the middle, but can he get position on the next red? Well, he's going to play it with pace and screw off the baulk cushion. I think that tells us what Stephen Maguire's intention is going to be from here on in.
5.
It's going to be attack.
That was a great shot, wasn't it, John? Plenty of screw and side off 2 cushions for this red.
3, 2, 1, 0.
Well, what about that sort of shot then?
Well, there's another example. What a beautiful shot. Beautiful shot.
39.
Well, there's a man whose confidence is growing. What a shot that was.
37.
Around past the black. Didn't have the right angle on this shot, but beautifully done.
Stephen Maguire, I'm sure, will probably remain in his chair. Should he miss? But was he going to miss? I thought he was going to just roll up behind the brown there.
What about that shot he's played there? That was incredible. To pop the brown at that pace into the middle pocket with reverse side to get the white up here was a bit special.
Got to be careful here. He can jump out the pocket. He's going to be playing this with a lot of pace. Oh, that's another example of Stephen Lee's cue power. That was an excellent shot. It really was. Beautifully cued.
Yeah, he couldn't have hit a shot sweeter than that.
Used to be. As you see, Dean knocked that brown into the middle. What a great shot that was.
In the green, screwing off the baulk cushion.
What about that for a shot into the middle pocket to get the cue ball back up there? You can see how the white arced.
Wow. Wow. I mean, he deserves to come past the pink here. Surely he won't snoop himself after a shot like that.
Well,
3.
Yeah, he deserves to be on it, and he is on it. That was an unbelievable positional shot he's just played.
And basically he's laid down a mark here, saying, see, I can play just like everybody else. And what a great start, and what a shot, and the crowd loves that.
Robertson knows that Bingham is playing outstanding snooker. There's a long way to go. Terrific positional shot from Blue.
往斜通常都會再加西，
45.
加右手邊西。今次又點樣表現呢？
Розового на зеленый, который оказался на отметке на черный, на отметке для зеленого. Тут выход есть сейчас. Вот на угол.
69.
Ну здорово.
Look at this cue ball. Look at this cue ball. It's going to drop perfect. Great shot. As was this. Watch the side to check it back across.
Incredible. Well, such an entertaining player to watch when he's playing well, and he's played well again. Best season of his career continues. Judd Trump.
Экраны забиты. Смотрите, как поддерживают Рори, а?
4.
Shouldn't be a problem hitting this with a swerve. Question is, can he get it safe? Can't get it much safer than that.
2. We start so much, so here we go. Attention, all pockets, and plenty of pace. Balls everywhere here.
Well, and not only that, he got the cue ball back. Only he's finished nicely on the yellow. Risky, but there could be plenty of.
Trick shot. Watch the white now.
116.
Side on it.
in snooker.
Oh, what a shot that is.
Treats the crowd to an exhibition shot.
Look at the action he gets on that cue ball. That's another terrific shot.
89.
That's a phenomenal cue ball, that is.
Go in there. Wonderful. And perfect on the black.
Hey, what about that? He's on the black. What about that for a shot? Wow. And a little exhibition shot. Have a look at this. Have a look at that shot to get on the yellow.
A bit of Judd's naughty snooker now. Didn't he cue that beautifully? How does he get on the green? Just like that.
Look at the side on the cue ball there. Oh, super.
Have a look at that for a shot.
Look at this cue ball. Look at this cue ball. It's going to drop perfect.
house down because he's thought so much. So here we go. Attention, all pockets and plenty of pace. Balls everywhere here.
Well, and not only that, he got the cue ball back to the ball but more importantly, he's finished nicely on the yellow. Risky, but there could be plenty of reward now. Well, where's he snuck that one from? I'm sure Neil Robertson, when he played the containing safety, thought he'd got it safe. And it was perfect to roll it in and come across the face of the black.
And an exhibition shot here, trying to bring the reds into play. And the cue ball there, actually never even touched the cushion. And from the angle he had, I don't know how he managed to get that much go on it.
Interesting. That's what he's attempting. Look at the action he's got on that. Have a look at the action he got on that yellow. I don't think he touched the cushion there. Let's have another look at it. Did the white touch a cushion? I don't think it did.
Looks like he's decided to play it hard and maybe rely on a little bit of good fortune. Now he's played a controlled cannon, and that is fabulous. That is fabulous.
I doubt whether we will see a century. This is a very tough pot down the cushion, but with this fellow you never know. Hey, what about that? He's on the black. What about that for a shot? Wow. Yeah. And once again, look at the cue power. His timing is unbelievable. He's hit the black and the white is still spun right back.
Even more so. But it looks like he's playing the safety, playing the red, and using the knuckle of the middle pocket to go back to the balk end. And the red going in. And perfect on the yellow. He played the pot, knew he'd catch the knuckle, would send the cue ball back to the balk end. But I've got to be honest with you, I didn't fancy him for that. When will I learn? All those thoughts considered. He's playing this one, and boy, has he played this well. He doesn't kiss the brown. This is perfect. And this could hurt Ding Junhui.
One.
Well, another tremendous power shot from young Judd Trump. Yes, it was interesting. Michaela very rarely makes a mistake, and that shot there from Judd Trump has given him a chance to win this frame as well.
Have a look at that for a shot. Well, we would have seen Jimmy White play a lot of those shots here over the years, and this is like the new Jimmy White. So much cue power. He loves the exhibition shots, doesn't he, Will?
My word. My word.
He's having another look at that, but it just doesn't really look on. Is he going to try and get a safety shot using this one, or is he going for a long pot? Got a clue.
Oh, what a shot. There was no safety shot on. And, well, I mean, this is quite unbelievable. To cue that like that was very special.
Are we going to roll it in, Judd? Are we going to ram it down the pocket?
Missing the kiss on the green is not straightforward here because he's going to have to swing it round the cushions. Has he missed the green? He has. This is a good shot. That white seemed to take off after he hit the third cushion. He generates so much cue power. 21.
Well, he deserves to be on one. Watch the cue ball here. Right there, just before the cushion. Took off again. That was beautifully struck.
Here we go. He's played the double. He's played the double and he got it!
One.
Came to the crucible. Well, cleverly using the jaw of the middle pocket, but used the jaw of the middle pocket to bring the cue ball to this half of the table. Couldn't have played it better. So here we go. As I said, and a shake of the head from Ali Carter. Unbelievable pot. Unbelievable.
Probably in the top 3 pots I've ever seen in my life. That is ridiculous.